As we have established, I am a terrible film fan and have never seen Pulp Fiction.
How is it even possibly logical that you haven't seen Pulp Fiction? Honestly.
Some things just fall through the net, don't they?
What were you doing in the 90s, exactly?
I was being a child.
Mother... That's no excuse. Like, absolutely no excuse. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Tarantino is the most original person when it comes to making films, because obviously he wears his influences on his sleeve, so he tells you blatantly what he likes, and he tries to do his own version of that. And in my opinion, he does it very well, because it's never a copy. You never watch a Tarantino movie and think, oh, he's copied that from that. You think, oh, he's influenced it. You can definitely see that, but it's never a copy. And Pulp Fiction is, they consider it a crime thriller, but it's one of those things reminding me a bit of Memento.
Memento's great, yeah, it's a great.
Bringing Nolan here. In terms of the structure, obviously when Memento starts at the end, ends at the beginning, blah, 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 whatever, Tarantino literally just chucks everything up in there in what seems to be a mess, where he's got the end at the beginning, he's got some of the beginning in the middle, and it's all over the place, basically.
He does love a non-linear story.
Yes, but where I said to you that he's actually, in my opinion, a very talented writer, is that it actually all ties in very well.
You know what they call a quarter pounder with cheese in Paris?
What do they call it?
Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese.
In the 90s, came out in 1994, I didn't think I would actually ever move on from Tarantino. I saw that film and my mind blown. I hadn't seen anything like that up until that point. And you've got themes obviously like drug overdoses and I don't know if I could say this, but there's a rape on there, even more taboo, a male rape. Put it on there.
Laugh while you say it.
Well, bring out the gimp.
Do you feel that Tarantino's strongest themes are not about the violence?
I think Tarantino's strongest theme is, I think his strongest bit is the writing, I think. And you might say, well, I'm not saying he's the greatest writer, but I think he spins a good yarn. He tells a good tale. Again, not the most complex tale. We're not talking Nolan, but the stories he tells are non-traditional in that way. They're interesting, if nothing else. But yeah, in terms of scenes-wise, it's like, oh my God, it's like John Travolta and Uma Thurman's dance scene in the restaurant. I mean, everybody knows John Travolta likes to dance. Again, Grease, Saturday Night Fever, and whatever else he's done along the years. He likes to dance. And Tarantino obviously made sure he put that to good use. Again, a classic scene. You talk about Pulp Fiction, Google it. That dance scene comes from
Hey
Uma
man,
Thurman.
they did it on Strictly.
Yeah, that's, again, Tarantino, iconic moments. He brought in those iconic moments. And again, it all comes from his influences. Again, not originally, but the way he chucks things together. To me, that's the job of a good director, producer, writer. Put things together in an original manner and create something new. So now you have a Tarantino scene built off other people's stuff. But we take that forward now.
I think I've identified why I didn't bother to go back and watch it. And it's A, the fact that the first Quentin Tarantino film I saw, don't know how this happened, was Death Proof. And it was really bad. It's really bad. It's really bad. and
I
B,
don't have Death Proof.
I hate Robert Rodriguez as well, so it's not a good time. But B, I also feel that Pulp Fiction has been the favourite film of every edgelord shitty kid in the world. It's always the favourite film of people that want to shock or think they're really cool.
Well, in '94 it was really cool. I have you know.
What's Fonzie like?
Cool.
Correctamundo. And that's what we're gonna be. We're gonna be cool.
We were only 16 and I was on 18 and we watched it. And we went and we bought and we were cool. It was an uber cool film because again it felt a bit rebellious. Again, because it felt like it was anti-establishment and we're not going to do things how everyone else is doing things. Just watch it alone for Samuel Jackson's speeches. I said his lines, his dialogue, I think he has the best dialogue in every scene he's in, classic lines. He's got obviously an epic speech, which Ezekiel.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers.
I should really know that.
It's not real. I know this. I know the facts. I always get away with pretending I've seen the film, so I always know the facts. It's not a real Bible verse. He's made it up.
But that's what makes it even better.
I get that, actually. I do love people just hamming it.
He could have just taken a real Bible verse and got Sam to learn that, but it's a detail he integrates in this universe that makes it feel fleshed out. And I know there's been things probably done cleverer since then, and there's probably been things that have been smarter. Obviously, there have been. But I mean, at that point in 1994, to me, it was a groundbreaking movie. It still holds up now. If you've seen it already, you just want to enjoy a movie, it definitely still holds up. It's, to me, it's one of his finest pieces of work. It's, in terms of the world he created, I mean, things like Inglourious Basterds obviously was about World War II, and Jackie Brown. I mean, they're sort of like set in different periods, but this kind of feels like it was definitely all set in Tarantino's mind.
You got a corpse in a car, minus a head in a garage. Take me to it.
This definitely feels a brainchild of his. And yeah, I think you need to see it. You need to see it,
Wow.
and I'll be very
I'm looking forward to watching it.
And don't just hate it for the sake of hating it.
You know, I'm hoping I'm going to hate it so that I can argue with you about it. But I probably won't. I hate very little. That feels like a lie.
Yes, well, I can't recommend it enough. Hopefully, go forth and enjoy.
Second, I'll be right with you.
Okay.
Hey!
Whoa! You know, I feel underdressed now.
Wait, look at my syringe.
That is so friggin' cool. Oh man, that is really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I've watched Pulp Fiction.
Obviously, and
Yeah, I actually really liked it. And I was kind of sat there the whole time, like, really hope this is shit, so that I can have a moan about it.
But it's friggin' awesome, right?
It's good. It's fun. It's very fun. It's genuine throwaway pulp, but done incredibly well.
You know what, I was thinking, I saw that film when I was 18, and at that time I hadn't seen anything like that, so you're mind blown. Since then, yes, I've seen obviously others and better, but it's still, I think, a beautiful movie. And from your wonderful get up, you just have like a full of like props and stuff. You even got the blood as well.
I always have props. I have so many props, you don't even know.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. I don't think it's a flawless film. I don't think it's necessarily the best Tarantino film either. But it's the roots of a lot of great stuff. It's got the trademark sort of waffling, like chatting pure nonsense to each other, which at times is really great, and at times I did glaze over a little bit. But I think that was the building blocks for him doing that even better. I think maybe the peak of that is like Inglourious Basterds, where you get that moment where everything anyone says, even if it seems nonsense, is important.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of my favourite filmmakers now have used that, and maybe they do it better, like Martin McDonagh, Ben Wheatley, so many people do it, but it works really well.
But he started something.
Yeah.
Didn't do it perfectly, but he definitely started something.
Oh yeah.
As you can see, yeah, most of it. Oh
Okay.
wow, no.
Masterful swearing as well. I appreciate masterful swearing in a film.
And obviously, I'm not going to ask your favourite scene because obviously I can see your get up.
Well, no, this wasn't my favourite scene. It's just, well, actually, this represents one of my issues with the film. It's just
Okay, go on.
terrible women, like terrible women. The reason everyone loves Uma Thurman's character in it is because she's the only decent one. The rest of the film is like padded out with these awful simpering girlfriends. Like, ugh.
Is that a Tarantino trademark though?
Absolutely. Like, yeah, he's a weird guy. Like,
well, you know what? Let's see his next film because he's now actually got a wife, yeah, but he's got a kid as well. So who knows? His perspective of women might be more than just feet.
I did notice the feet. Like, could not take my eyes away from the amount of focus on feet.
He likes what he likes.
I just wish he didn't make us all look at it. I hate feet.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan myself. I hardly look at my own, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I haven't taken my socks off in like 15 years.
Ooh, that's a stink and a half then. No, I'm really glad. You know, I was thinking it could go either way. I saw that before I saw Reservoir Dogs. So when I saw Reservoir Dogs, I liked it, but I didn't love it. So for me, Pulp Fiction was where it really started for me, my Tarantino journey. And obviously, Kill Bill's martial arts. I'm a lover of martial arts, so that was that for me as well. And Glorious Bastard, as you said, it's possibly that peak. I watched Once Upon a Time in Hollywood a couple of weeks ago because it was on Sky, and I never saw it in the cinema, and I wasn't blown away.
I watched it on a plane, so I know it's not the best experience of watching a film, but I wasn't blown away either. Possibly because I know the Charles Manson family story inside and out. I've seen so many versions of it. So the only bit that really sucked me in was the final climactic scene where they're just beating the shit out of them in the house. That was great, but it took a long time to get there.
It didn't have that little cleverness, the quirkiness. It just seemed like a bit of a, I don't want to say drab story, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah. Maybe he's reached his peak.
What about Hateful Eight?
Hateful Eight, I liked. I thought it was unnecessarily long.
Yep.
And not long in a good Scorsese way, where it's like, okay, it's long, but it's still good bits. I just felt it was like unnecessarily long, and
I saw it in a special edition, I don't know what they call it, Panavision screening or something, where they had the orchestra overture and it had an interval in the middle. That was really long.
Sorry. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking, what was the point of Hateful Eight?
Yeah, I mean, a guy gets shot in the dick, that's a lot.
Yeah. It's like, okay, Tarantino violence, yes, and some good, conversations, this and that, yeah. But
what about Django Unchained?
Oh, I forgot about Django. I love Django.
Quentin Tarantino fanboy. Forgot about Django Unchained.
Sorry. Oops. Edits cut. Sorry. I know. You mustn't forget that Django Unchained. Sorry. Yeah, I love Django Unchained. Again, what's his name? Christopher Waltz?
Christoph Waltz.
Yeah. Again, I think brilliant. I think worked very well. I think he made the film in a way. I'm not going to do any spoilers.
Any film that he's in, he's incredible.
Not any film. I'm sorry.
You're trying to tell me he's not the best part of any film?
Bond?
That wasn't his fault, though. You can't say that his performance wasn't incredible.
I hate Daniel Craig. I know you like Daniel Craig. I hate Daniel Craig.
I don't love him, but he's fine,
And I went to see that Bond with anticipation because I said to my other half, I said, you know what? I said, it's got Christopher Waltz in it. I said, and he's great. I said, he's great in everything I've seen him in, so this is going to be a good one now. And I watched it and I thought, oh my God, they even killed him. I thought, how drab and... Oh my God. He's good in everything else I've seen him in. Nah. Except that.
Nah.
Yeah, but you just... Okay. Okay, it's good in everything I've seen him in.
Do you know what I'd love to see, just because I can't picture it in my mind? A Christoph Waltz rom-com.
Can you
imagine?
That would actually work because he's quite even when he's being sinister, he's quite
Actually,
comical.
do you know like what the all-time top like most sinister rom-com would be? A rom-com co-starring Christoph Waltz and Willem Dafoe as lovers.
Oh,
I would fund this film. Can you picture
You know
it?
what?
Like, incredible.
You know, I'm going to say it now again because I'm going to bring it up another day, but that'll be a hell of a lot more interesting than Brokeback Mountain. Yes, I didn't like Brokeback Mountain. I did not like Brokeback Mountain.
I'm gonna have to get off this call.
I said it. I went to see Brokeback Mountain, all the hype, and I sat there in the cinema, and I was like, okay.
You didn't cry?
I was like, okay, I'm sorry. Talk about basic. Married dude meets another married dude. They go up a mountain and make love, and then they can't be together. The end. Oh my God! Really? Oscars? Is that it?
Are you actually? Do you smell toast? Are you having a stroke? Like what? Oh my God!
What did I miss? Tell me what I missed.
We're not getting into this right now. We're so off fucking track. Brokeback Mountain, like Christ.
Sorry. You're the one that brought up the sinister romantic comedy.
I still want to see it though. Like, enemies to friends, friends to lovers is one of my favourite tropes. It's a good time.
Enemies to friends, friends to lovers.
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing. It's a thing. I can go with that. Willem Dafoe, Chris Paul. No, okay, cool. Back on track. Sorry. Yes, So how does this work then? Do I get like a point because you liked it? Or no?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the award system is. I will give you... No, I don't have any prizes. No, I don't.
It's fine. I'm still going to go to bed, with the warm knowledge that we have another Pulp Fiction fan in the world.
Yeah, it's trash, but we like it. Incidentally, right after I watched Pulp Fiction, to like give myself like whiplash over the whole thing, I was reading trivia on it, right? And I read that the dance scene is completely ripped off from Federico Fellini's 8½, this like Italian classic film. So I was like, right, I'm gonna watch that. I want to see how closely ripped off it is. So I watched it straight after, and it is like move for move taken from that film.
Wow.
Yeah, and 8½, is this like sprawling epic about a director struggling to make a film, and everyone's constantly hassling him, like, when are we doing this? Who am I playing? What, it's constant. And there's this bit where his writer is reading the premise of the film that the director has given him, and he's giving him criticism on it. And he tells him that the film's rubbish because it hasn't got any like moral point to it. There's no point to the story. And he says this line in it, which was so fucking perfect for Pulp Fiction. He goes, "What is it? A chain of gratuitous episodes. One wonders what the director's point is." But Pulp Fiction revels in that, and that's kind of the joy of it. Like, we don't need to learn anything. Just enjoy this insanity. Here's 2.5 hours of insanity. Here we go.
Absolutely right. We learned absolutely nothing at all. Yes, I agree there. But you know what? I actually think, have you checked the credits? I wonder if he actually, or any interviews with him, does he credit that film 8½, is it?
Yeah, he absolutely does. Yeah, and, like every filmmaker on Earth is super into Fellini. Yeah.
I like that about him though. I like that about the fact that he actually recognizes and acknowledges his sources. I said that because I'm a fan of taking what's already in existence and making something new from it, if you can. I like that. So I do appreciate the fact he gives props to where they're deserved, where his inspiration comes from.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. I love picking up those little references.
No, but that is an interesting fact. I might give to Matt for his next his next series, because I've never heard that before actually.
Yeah, I mean the scene in Pulp Fiction's much longer, but the exact moves are from that Italian film from the 60s.
Well, I guess if you can bother to go back and watch it.
It's on BFI Player.
No, but I mean, a lot of people don't. So to them, Tarantino is the originator of that.
This is the hazard, yeah. People don't watch their film history and they don't know those references. But I guess it's an extra bit of joy for the people that do know.
Yeah.
Like an Easter egg.
Very true. You're going to keep that on for the rest of the night, aren't you?
No. Like, the fake blood is wet, like it doesn't dry. So this feels like I have, like, a nosebleed and it's horrible.
You know,
like, I really want to sniff it back up, but That's not a good idea.
You know, there's so much you could be doing with those clothes.
This took me like 5 minutes.
I know. That's what I mean.
I
If
already
was-
had the wig. I
was-
sellotape this to my chest.
You know what? That's brilliant. See, if you could just cut me out, then I just feel underdressed. I feel because even like the shade in your room has actually got like a tint to it that makes it look like a movie set.
A lamp next to me for lighting effects.
Of course.
Okay, well, I will hope to see you in a costume sometime soon. Good night.
Farewell. Good night.
I love you, pumpkin.
I love you, honey bunny.
Everybody be cool, this is a robbery!